Keystone Brewing Group, the company behind Black Sheep, Magic Rock, Purity, and 8 other British breweries, just filed notice to appoint administrators. This is the biggest crisis in modern British brewing, and it's happening right now. Keystone Brewing Group, a private equity-backed organisation that spent 2 years collecting some of the UK's most recognisable breweries and brands, now stands on unstable ground after filing a notice of intention to appoint administrators. This episode isn't about one brewery or one taproom. It's about an entire network of British beer identity sitting under one company. A company that now faces the most defining moment in its short history. If you've ever heard people throwing around half-baked facts, asking the wrong questions, or making wild assumptions about a brewery, this series sets the record straight. I've spoken to brewers in person, interviewed people within the industry, and separated the facts from the fiction. This is Behind the Brewer, and this is the Keystone crisis. When Keystone filed a notice of intention, some people assumed the group had collapsed overnight. That isn't what a notice of intention is. It's a legal shield that temporarily pauses creditor action and gives a business a short window to restructure, attract investment, or prepare for administration if needed. Keystone insists it's still trading, still brewing, and still fulfilling orders while the process unfolds. So this story begins with uncertainty, not closure. And uncertainty is often the most dangerous place for breweries to sit. According to Keystone's own website, the group controls or manages a portfolio that includes Black Sheep Brewery, Purity Brewing Company, Brewing Co, Magic Rock Brewing, Fourpure Brewing, Brick Brewery, Brew By Numbers, Big Drop Brewing Co, Hofmeister, Wolfpack, and Sassy Cidre. Traditional Yorkshire cask, modern hazy IPAs, session lagers, alcohol-free beer, premium cider, different regions, different histories, different brewing cultures, all tied to the fate of one umbrella group. To understand the scale of the risk today, we have to look back at how quickly Keystone expanded. In May 2023, Black Sheep Brewery was rescued from administration. Later that year, Purity, Brick Brewery and Brew By Numbers joined the group. In January 2025, Keystone acquired Magic Rock Brewing and Fourpure Brewing after their previous parent company collapsed. In February 2025, Brewing Co brands were purchased. By March, Keystone announced a distribution partnership with Hofmeister. In less than 2 years, the group went from owning a single rescued cask brewery to controlling one of the largest multi-brand portfolios in Britain. That speed of consolidation is remarkable. But remarkable growth can also create remarkable strain. Keystone's struggle doesn't exist in isolation. It sits inside a wider crisis across the UK brewing sector. At the start of 2023, Britain had around 1,828 breweries. By the start of 2025, that number had fallen to around 1,641. That's a decline of 187 breweries in roughly 2 years. This contraction is, honestly, the steepest the UK has seen since the boom of modern craft beer began. Breweries are closing faster than new ones can open. Rising costs, weaker consumer spending, supply pressures and declining pub numbers have created a landscape that's shrinking month by month. Keystone expanded during that contraction. The timing couldn't be more turbulent. Each of Keystone's breweries represents something different in British brewing culture. Black Sheep carries decades of Yorkshire heritage. Purity built a reputation on sustainability and crisp, bright beers. North Brewing and Magic Rock helped define the rise of modern British craft. Fourpure became a supermarket staple during its peak. Brick and Brew By Numbers were pillars of the Bermondsey Beer Mile. Big Drop is a leader in alcohol-free innovation. If these brands weaken, are broken up, or disappear entirely, we don't just lose cans on shelves. We lose brewing knowledge. We lose regional identity. We lose stories. We lose the people connected to these breweries. When brewers and production teams leave the industry, many do not return. Their skills go with them. Across the UK, pubs are closing. Supermarket shelf space is squeezed, ingredients are more expensive, duty pressures increase, and drinkers are buying less alcohol as household budgets tighten. A pint that once cost £4 now costs £8 in some city centre pubs. Supermarket shops that once cost £60 now hit £100 or more. When people cut back, the first luxuries to disappear are premium beer and craft cans. Breweries that once relied on volume now face dwindling orders. Breweries that relied on tourism face off-season droughts. Breweries that relied on supermarket contracts see those contracts shrink or vanish. No single brewery can outrun these pressures, and even large groups like Keystone cannot ignore them. At the time of recording, Keystone is still brewing, still delivering, still operating. Its future depends on whether new investment arrives, whether buyers step in, or whether restructuring can stabilize the group. But none of these outcomes are guaranteed. Parts of the portfolio may be sold. Some brands may be merged or retired. Jobs may be lost. Production sites may close. This situation is fluid, and the consequences will define 2026 for thousands of drinkers and hundreds of workers. British beer is more than a product. It's a cultural identity built on regional styles, independent voices, and creative brewing. If groups like Keystone can't find stable ground, the UK risks losing variety, heritage and independence in exchange for a narrower, more homogenised beer landscape. Behind every brewery logo is a team of people who maintain that culture. When they are forced out, British brewing loses far more than a brand. This isn't about predicting the collapse of British beer. It's about understanding the forces shaping its future. Keystone's crisis isn't the start of the storm. It's a symptom of a storm that's already here. If you care about the breweries you love, support them. Drink local when you can. Visit tap rooms. Keep the tradition alive. Let me know what you think about the Keystone situation in the comments. Hit like so more people actually see this. Share this with someone who drinks these beers. They need to know what's happening. And subscribe if you want more honest, research-driven deep dives into the beer world. Hopper out!